The way 2025 has been just giving me uppercuts and gut punches.
Goodness.
Y'all, I'm currently getting catfished on Facebook dating.
Girl, shut up, because you know you're not.
I am, y'all. I want to be real, because I thought we was family. I thought we was like cool, like whatever. Hey, and welcome back to Point Blank Period. You already know who it is. It is your girl, your sister, and your best friend, 777 AM. And I am back again with another solo episode. It's not even really solo because Kelly is here, but she's not on camera yet.
Hey, y'all.
So shout out to Kelly, because I be needing that. Like, somebody tell me, calm down. You're okay. Everything will be fine. But with that being said, I don't know if I'm okay or not, because 2022... and it's not even 2022, y'all. I'm losing it. 2025 is hitting harder than Clarissa Shields right now, okay? Got me dazed. What year is it? 2019? Like, I don't even know. Like, what?
I wish.
You got me too good. You wish it was 2019?
Yeah.
Bring you back to the good old days.
Body was bodying in 2019. I ain't lying.
I haven't had the body was bodying phase yet, but baby, it's coming up.
Yeah.
Summer 2025, I'm going crazy. Like, even though, shout out to the girlies out there, I'm trying to get me a boyfriend and I want to be locked down and all of that. I do want a little mini hot girl summer. Like, I want a hot girl summer with the man. Like, I want to have a man on the side just in case I don't feel like going outside too much or I want to go outside with him. But
June to like August 10th. And then
okay.
August 10th, we in the
Settle
AC
down.
together.
Okay.
Air conditioning, we chilling, we cooling it down, getting ready for the fall.
Yeah, but I be wanting my little options. I want to go out with him sometimes, turn up. Mm-hmm. And then sometimes I want to just go out with my girls.
Mm-hmm.
So I guess it won't be really having a man and be like, placeholder. I don't know what to tell y'all.
Dating.
But with that being said, yeah, dating. I can't wait today. With that being said, it's a lot going on in 2025. We got the downfall of tonight's conversation. I don't want to say RIP to that, but it is getting really shaky out there. God bless you in those tonight's conversation streets. We're talking about Shamar and Akbar's beef, because Shamar can never just enjoy himself with a person. It's always like a problem afterwards. And now, I'm thinking the problem is you, sir. It's not everybody else. Like, and these people are really trying to help you. So I think at this point, the problem is you. Bruno Mars and Sexy Red, a combo we never expected. Right. I don't even know if we want it. We're going to listen to their song. We're going to decide if it's hot or not. It's hot or a flop. I don't know. And I'm not trying to be bogus or mean or anything, because y'all know I'm making music too on the side. The EP is coming. The EP is coming.
Yes.
Okay, it's gonna be so good. Y'all gonna love it. Y'all gonna really love it. Okay, but with that being said, even though the EP is coming, I just feel like, yeah, we gonna listen to it. We gonna give our honest opinion, decide if we like it or not. We gonna get back on Corey Pritchett, cause he gonna lay you down, take your panties off. Ooh. He nasty. He nasty for real. I don't know. At this point, it's been verified. It's a lot going on, and I hope he gets the help he needs. While also, if he deserves some time, y'all know what to do.
Is there developments on that?
Yeah, because they locked him up. At first, he was just talking about, hey, they're gonna come get me, and
they got him.
I just had 5 guys, and now they got him. He's in the orange jumpsuit. Orange is my favorite color, except for in the courtroom. It's like, that's not my favorite color in the courtroom.
So now we know exactly what happened with that.
Yeah, well, not even exactly, because we're not there yet, right? Like, when you get accused of doing something, it's still an accusation until you are, even if you're charged, until you're convicted. He's not convicted yet. Let's be fair.
Okay.
But how fair can we be? I don't know. We're going to talk about Trump and his deportation, which in a way, like, as a black person, it's just a lot. I don't know. Okay. It's a lot to talk about. So let's just get started talking, because I want to talk about all of this stuff right now. As I say the stuff, I'm like, and this is like, girl, if you don't just, and if you made it this far, put 2 green hearts down in the chat, just to send me those calm vibes. Just relax, Seven. You'll be all right. We're going to have a good time tonight. So, let's just start with what we starting with, right? So tonight's conversation. So right now on TikTok, it's going crazy. It's TikTok, Instagram, Facebook, I'm sure, everywhere. They're talking about the drama with Kitty Rose, Keita Rose, and Ace Metaphor, which are all people from tonight's conversation. Ace Metaphor is like the creator of it. It started off as a card game, and Keita Rose, she is spilling all the tea. I love her. I really love her because I don't know. She's just like my spirit person. Like, she's out there. She's doing her thing.
Yeah.
And like nobody can make her ashamed. They talk about she had bipolar. So what? She gonna give you the highs and the lows right on live. And I love that.
Right on live.
And the tea, because she was saying that the tonight's conversation game, which is a card game that I literally have at home because my sister bought it. It's hers, but it's at the house still. Basically, she said that was Derek Jackson's idea. Now, if you know Derek Jackson, you know that the ladies were loving him because he had a lot to say when it came to relationships. He was kind of pandering to the women, right? Mm-hmm. And the downfall of him happened when he was pandering to women and telling men how to be a good husband, but he wasn't being a good husband. He was cheating on his wife. He was doing literally all the things that he's telling men not to do. Crazy. He's telling these girls he gonna do the thing your man won't do, and he's out here like literally in these streets. Mm-hmm. And I think maybe that was a bad mentor for Ace Metaphor, and it really kind of makes me feel a little frustrated. But we're gonna get into that later, right? So the biggest thing is Keita Rose is saying that he's not paying her. She said the problem with that is you standing up talking about how rich you are, how much money you have, but where's my check? Mm. She said, I think it was to go to Houston. It was one of the cities on tour. She did 2 dates there with them, and she did not get paid. So she said everything that the transportation, getting there, makeup, your crew, like everybody there to come and help you, right? She had to pay for it on her own. So, of course, she assumed she was getting a check because she signed a contract that said something about a check. But she still hasn't gotten her money. And on top of that, she's now saying also that Kitty Rose, which a lot of people love, and I'm not going to lie, a lot of the stuff that Kitty Rose says I like too, because when she speaks, it's like heavy on the spiritual aspect. So she talks a lot about God and the scriptures and the roles of men and roles of women, right? Mm-hmm. They're saying that she's married, but she cheated on her husband, allegedly. And it's all alleged because I don't know none of these people in real life. Nobody spilled tea on me. I just heard about it, okay? But they're saying that she has a husband and she was cheating on her husband with Ace Metaphor. And I guess Ace Metaphor was trying to talk to the girlies. I'm trying to figure out, and this is a question, maybe I'm posing it to you, from the Dr. Umars to the Ace Metaphors to the Derek Jackson, how can our man be so smart, giving so much good advice, but on almost no level are they really following it? And then like they get a few years of good time and then they get exposed. And I hate that because it happens every time to all of our African-American men who are standing up and saying that, hey, respect these women, and you turn around and you find out that's all they do is disrespect women. Yeah. I don't know.
I think
allegedly.
Yeah, allegedly. I think that they are kind of excusing themselves from the people who need the advice because of the service that they provide and because they building men up and they feel like they healing relationships and giving all this great advice to do it. Mm-hmm. They backslide from it. Mm-hmm. It's like, oh, okay, well, I can get back up. I can put it back together. And I might be excused, you know? Like I might be excused because I'm building a platform and I know how to talk to these people. So I might fuck around there.
Right. You know? And maybe it's just
it'll be okay.
All for the money. And we would just hate that to be the reason. But I don't know. It's just so sad. It's so sickening. I hope Kitty Rose gets her money. I'm sorry. I hope Kitty Rose gets her money. Wait. Woo, these names are confusing. That's why it was a problem. And also, Keita, who is the girl that I love, I like Kitty too, whatever. But Keita was also saying that Kitty Rose was kind of like trying to be the HBIC when it came to the podcast thing. Yeah. She really didn't want any other girl sitting up there with her. She wanted to be the girl to give the feminine perspective and drop the mic.
And you know what? I think that energy and attitude might have come from
how he was talking to her on the
being with the
phone.
creator, being with the guy, you know what I'm saying, and feeling like you got carte blanche, you know, and you the one.
Yeah.
So,
because that's what he's telling you. Even though you got a man, it's just like it's too much.
Oh, she was living for a second.
It's too much, wasn't she?
Allegedly.
Like, I bet she got her check though.
Oh, she right.
Even if it was Zelle to her, he said how much I said I was gonna send. This ain't nothing. Hold on.
Let me shoot it real quick.
Let me shoot it off.
Matter of fact, I'm gonna pull up. I got any cash? Come out.
Man,
to the car.
you know when he pulling up, you know what time it is.
Come out to the car.
Okay, y'all going to eat first.
Let's have a business meeting.
Yeah.
Goodness.
But I don't know. I hope they figure that out. I hope, even though like this is frustrating and a little bit heartbreaking because it's hard to believe in people now, I hope this doesn't ruin Ace Metaphor's opportunity, but hopefully he finds some people to give him some good advice and he comes back as a person that's like maybe a little bit more healed. With that being said, I did see a little video of Derrick Jackson. I guess he's trying to come back strong. He was looking very strong in that video,
Lord.
Showing the muscles. I don't know. It's something about him that's sexy but cheesy. So it'd be like, you kind of was my type.
You would be my type if you weren't so. I don't know. I don't even know what the word is. It's a personality thing.
Narcissist.
Narcissistic is is all get out in a lot of ways.
Yeah. So
but also just a little corny too.
And very corny. Like, and that's why, and this is another caveat, right? That's why I struggle in relationships because I want to be healed, but baby, I want me a little thug too. Hold on. Yeah. I need somebody that's going to turn up a little bit about me.
Look at this. And that's why when Trip Fontaine left, that's why I was like, I don't think I like it anymore, because Trip is a great balance to me of a healed perspective, but also like he still got like super swaggy, and I don't know. I just really love him. Shout out to Trip Fontaine.
Shout out to Trip Fontaine for real. Like if you looking for a new show to come and be a part of, like it's the whole spot, like right here.
Yeah.
I'll take the pillows off the couch just so you can come sit with me. Like you can get close.
I'll fuck around, slide a little chair over there.
Okay, look, don't look. Yeah. But yeah, so shout out to Trip Fontaine. Shout out to tonight's conversation. Hopefully you can bounce back. I don't know. It is what it is. But let's ease on down the road to Shamar and Akbar. You know I'm loving me some Akbar. That verse that she wrote for Shamar, that girl is a killer. She is a writer. Like, she be knowing what to do with it.
Fire.
She even put like... And then she made it about him. Like, that's how you know it was good. She put his ops in there, talking about queen ops and all that. I'm like, you did that. And I thought that at this point, this would be another opportunity to show that Shamar can have a relationship with another person, like a business relationship, and it not end up sour and messed up. And here we go again. It's another sour, messed up deal where Shamar is being a diva again. And I hate to be like that because I don't know. But it's giving diva right now, Shamar. And at first I'm like, oh, Shamar needs somebody to help him and all that. But I don't know, because I feel like Shamar just don't listen. I think right now he's one of those people that maybe he grew up without having somebody to trust in his corner. So now he thinks he has to do it all on his own, and he might not have the full capacity to do it all by himself. And it's showing.
Yeah.
Because he's burning every bridge that he gets on.
Yeah. And as far as his upbringing goes, like, there are some families who have, a disabled child, and they kind of, instead of, like, applying pressure to make sure that the kid get everything they need to, like, be successful despite the disability, they kind of get lazy with it. So accountability goes out the window. You know what I'm saying? Oh, it's just Shamar. He get like that. It's okay. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? And now he's an adult. And
he's doing that. And he's not listening to anybody. He's out there.
Exactly.
Wilding out. Going off on Akbar. Like, you should relax when you're talking to her, because don't do too much, okay? Look. But it's just too much. At this point, Shamar is a problem, and he does need some people around him that he listens to. But with that being said, he did get his teeth done. So at first, It's a new show on Zeus that's like helping people with their smiles and giving people new smiles or whatever, which I think is beautiful.
All right, Zeus, with some positive
Please,
content.
Zeus,
We love
contact me because I need to get my smile right. Okay.
Hello.
Give me right. Give me full set, okay? But what they did, they gave Shamar a full set. Originally, when I seen it, I thought it was fake because I guess Zeus wanted. They didn't want you to know for real, for real. Like, these pictures were out here, but it wasn't confirmed. But now it's been confirmed that he's on the show. They did his teeth for him. His teeth are looking great. Girl, they talking about, why did the teeth clear up his speech impediment? I was on the floor.
Out of here.
He was they said Shamar talking clearer than ever with them new teeth. And he really was. Like, for real. I was like, okay, Shamar.
Oh, my God. They said Shamar looked like Tia Kemp with them teeth in his mouth.
Man, he's looking so much better. I mean, of course, he still has his issues that come along with whatever illness he may have or disability he may have. But I like the teeth. Some people are saying they're too big, but I feel like everybody's body face is different. So the way the teeth will sit on Shamar is different than the way that they would sit on somebody else. And they have to do a lot of work just to get, you know what I'm saying, to get them in there looking good. Now, with that being said, I got a booger literally falling out of my nose. So if you stayed this far, going ahead and put, I don't know what you could put in the chat for a booger. Green dot.
Or put a teeth emoji in there.
Put a teeth emoji in there for Shamar. I love Shamar still, like, because I know he's dealing with a lot, but I really just want him to find a good team and maximize off of that, because Shamar could have so much money. He could also have so many more better relationships because everybody wanted to hang around him, be around him. Mm-hmm. And that's that on that. So, Shamar, get your relationships together because it's not...
You gonna run out of favor out here.
That's the thing. And you burning this too quick.
Mm-hmm. Burning right through it.
Girl, like...
Situation is all ending sour.
Yeah. You know? And it's seeming like you, at first we were thinking it's everybody else. Even like with his ex-boyfriend. Mm-hmm. Oh my God, we should have put that little video on him crying, girl. He was, come on. Like, he had to push them tears out. If you have to push them out, just say you trying to be strong and don't even try it. Because he was looking a mess. You did not miss Shamar, sir. You missed a little money on in your account. You falling back on your rent. That's what Shamar said.
Very performative.
Very. But with the performance side, let's keep going to Bruno Mars and Sexy Red. They have a new song. Let me go to it.
What is this song called?
Right, hold on. Let me tell you, because even the name of the song, it's like, come on, Bruno Mars. I don't know whose idea this was for you to do a song with Sexy Red. Not to say that Sexy Red's a bad person. I think Sexy Red can do a song with probably anybody, except for a gospel singer or something. But anybody else, fair game. Yeah, hold on. Let me find it, y'all. Let me find it. Because I was just looking at that daggone thing, and I'm just like, seriously, Bruno Mars, she is the most whitewashed singer we had for a long time.
That's real. Bruno Mars is, very pop. I'll just say that.
Right. It's called Bruno Mars and Sexy Red drop Fat, Juicy, and Wet.
Like... Are we going to do the most or what? And are we going to...
And I get it, Sexy Red. Like, that's your thing. Like, you a girl, you free about your body, you shake it, you get money. But have a little balance in there, too. That's why, not even to pit them against each other or whatever, but I'm going to say, but she's also older. That's why I like Cash Doll, because I feel like Cash Doll has a way of pulling all that stuff down. Yes, we got a little whole shit in there. We also got some money stuff. Like, it's real business that goes along with it. And I feel like that is where Sexy Red is kind of missing the mark.
Yeah.
And I feel like if Cash Doll did a song with Bruno Mars, it wouldn't just be like...
We wouldn't be calling it no Fat Juicy Wet. First
yeah, that's what I'm saying. Pink Pussy Special. Like, she would give us something else.
Yeah.
She knows how to mix it up. And I think that's something that
It's a
Sexy
touch of
Red.
class with her.
Yeah. Okay, that's what it is. Mm-hmm. That's what it is. She does have a touch of class that Sexy Red is missing. And I get we're trying to capitalize on the ratchetness.
Absolutely.
But Sexy Red's team, their next phase needs to be adding a touch of class.
Just a little touch of class, especially at this point.
Yeah.
Now, Sexy Red, you got some money. You know what I'm saying?
She got her titties done.
Got your titties done. Like, you entering a different echelon now. Mm-hmm. Let's talk about that. You know what I'm saying? What's new with Sexy Red? What are you experiencing now that's new? That's what Sexy needs to get on. Cash Doll definitely, like, she gonna build a bitch up.
Period.
She already knows. She know we want to shake it, but she gonna build you up.
Yes, and she gonna give you some rules. Shout out to Cash Commandments. I still love that song. I would play it all night long.
For real.
But I don't know. And if we talking about hot or not, I don't know if I like the song. Did you listen to it?
I haven't listened to it. I heard a snippet you played earlier, and I'm just like, it's something about Bruno Mars to me that I just can't get with. Like, and he's very talented. You know,
he is.
Technically, he is a great singer. I don't ever feel it.
Oh my God, I'm sorry. This thing is acting disrespectful. So say it again.
I'm just saying, I just don't ever, like, he's a great singer, but I just don't ever, like, feel it when he's singing. Like, it's very
childish, corny. It's like you're pandering to teenagers rather than pandering to adults, and you're 40-something years old.
Yeah.
And also, like, it was a shocker to me because I guess I didn't expect for him to even come back anyway after his residency in Vegas. But of course, he had to come back because allegedly Bruno Mars has to make some money because allegedly Bruno Mars is spending all his money gambling and doing drugs. So allegedly this is a comeback for both of them. And I think Sexy Red's people was thinking, okay, this is the way we can cross over to the mainstream and get like some more white fans. And Bruno Mars was thinking that this is a way I can cross over to the urban stream, get more urban fans, and also just pop out with somebody that's popular.
Yeah.
Give that Shamar effect. Well, we shouldn't even And
I just don't like that. Like, I think Bruno Mars knows that he's going to go after, well, he's going to capitalize on the ratchetness, right?
Yeah.
And he's going to go after somebody that's hot, and he's going to, like, try to use shock value to sell this song. And that's just so unauthentic to me. There's something about him that's unauthentic.
Like, you never thought I'd be doing a song called Fat Juicy Wet.
Yeah.
But you got to listen to my new song.
And guess who I got on it? Sexy Red.
Right. Like,
you gotta listen to this.
All corny. And now that we listen to it, we let y'all listen to a little piece of it too. Fat Juicy. I'm going to say not. I just feel like this vibe wasn't it. They should have had a different writer in the studio. Maybe if Bruno was writing it, maybe not let him write it, because if you want to tap into that urban community, you can't be the one that's putting it together because you've probably been separated for so long that you don't know the type of sound we want.
Exactly.
Even from you.
And let's talk about hip hop for a second. Like, the shit was born out of motherfuckers coming from a place. You know what I'm saying? In a body, in a life.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Can't just make,
Yeah.
The best rappers and the best songs, you feel something.
Yeah.
So.
And it's just not throbbing. Beep.
Yep.
I beat myself out that time. All right, let's get on. We're just going to do a little bit about Corey Pritchett and his situation. We talked about him last episode. So, Corey had that whole situation where he allegedly kidnapped 2 young ladies after going out with them. Whatever. He left, came back, picked them up, took them on a wild ride. threatened to kill them. They ended up getting out the car, whatever, what have you. He also fled to another country. They got him. Now he's in jail. Now they're saying that he's being charged with kidnapping, and he's also being held on a $200,000 bond. Yeah, I don't know. Okay.
Oh my goodness.
First of all, Corey Pritchard is so small. So I feel like I always get nervous when a little small person goes to jail. But
oh my goodness.
Okay, look, I watched 60 Days In. I know how it is in there. But I mean, even with that being said, like, he always in some mess. Always talking about some fake designer. Always talking about some money. Always going back and forth about his baby mamas. And you know, he loves control. That's why this whole situation makes sense, because you know his ex-wife was from a whole nother country. I think she was from Dominican Republic, and he kept like, I felt like he was tormenting his ex in ways in which she wouldn't have allowed if she was just from America. You know what I'm saying? Like, it was a different type of control. It was kind of, what is that called? 90 Day Fiance type of control he was trying to have over her.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, it gets deep. They had a lot of allegations.
That's nuts.
So, Corey, leave the ladies alone. Get you some help. Get you some counseling. And I wish you the best of luck on your trial. I don't know. I'm not going to try to judge nobody, but it is what it is.
Yeah.
We'll see if he's convicted. If he's convicted, it is what it is. Because come on now. People like you. You're a cute guy. You look good. You don't need to take anybody as a kidnapper. You do not need to hold any hostages. You don't need to do anything crazy. Enjoy the girls. They're going to give it up because they like you. You cute.
Yeah.
And I hate that. So I'm sorry to the young ladies who experienced that, and I'm not trying to make fun of your situation. I'm just trying to offer Corey an avenue to get a little bit more grace. Towards redemption. Get a little bit more grace, because you know how we be forgetting. But let's go ahead and ease on down the road to our president is Trump. We all know that. We already talked about it. We even talked about it from last episode. So if you did not catch it, my whole Trump thing from last episode, go on ahead and check it out. Come back, okay? But with that being said, Trump is trumping, which is interesting. That is an interesting name, especially I'm from Chicago. If you play spades, it's just like, I feel like everything is coming together, like the names, the symbolism, even down to, was that Elon Musk who was doing that racist Nazi salute?
Yeah.
Why?
And they were calling it, like, no, it's a Roman salute. It's different. He ain't Roman, and he ain't in Rome.
Right, like what? What? And like I said from last episode, Trump is pandering to all sides of America. From the ghetto, with his choice of music for the for the technology, whatever they called that, technology fest, whatever. From his choice of music to his choice of connection with Elon Musk and so many other people who are kind of like anti-black. I don't want to call Elon Musk anti-black. That's alleged. After seeing that man is a neo-Nazi. I'm against them, and I wanted to shut down my Facebook at that point. I was like, you know what? I don't need Instagram. I don't need Facebook. I don't need none of this. But if I can get this neo-Nazi to pay me, it is what it is.
Yeah.
But the whole reason why I was talking about Trump is because they're saying that Trump is having the first deportation flight already set off, right? They said they saw kids that was chained up. I don't know why we have to go to like barbarianism. If we're so civilized in America,
Lord,
why do we have to do this to children? And they were even saying that he was trying to end the birthright citizenship. And I'm not saying that, I'm not even going to say nothing what I was about to say, right? But for him to end birthright citizenship, that's just disrespectful. And how do you hate a people so much? I get it. The white birth rate is going down. I get why you want to take away abortions, because you want more white people to have more white babies, because it's less white babies that are being born than that are actually, dying, right? It's more dying than they're being born. I get that. You want to get our population up. Get your population up, get it going. But I feel like doing that by sending people back somewhere. I don't know. I just feel like it's a different way he could do it. And then also the birthright citizenship, saying that you're going to take that away. I feel like that's un-American. These people have done a lot. They are taxpayers. They are contributors to society. So how dare you at this point just decide that just because you don't like people who are not from America, that you're going to send people back who are from America. Like, I think, I don't know. The Venezuelan thing, I don't want to say I kind of get where you're coming from, because I'm a teacher and I have a student who's a Venezuelan, and also multiple students who are from Venezuela, right? Mm-hmm. And at multiple CPS schools, they said that ICE was coming up to the school. And the principal just told them no, like, they denied entry. I hope my principal does the same thing. That's why I wish I was a principal. I'm standing on business. You might as well lock me up. I'm not about to just say, hey, come and get them. No, we're not doing that. And we're especially not here.
You're not finna traumatize everybody.
Everyone
in this situation finna get traumatized.
And these kids have heinous stories of, like, even trying to get over here, like, seeing death and destruction and going without a lot. Like, I was talking to one of my students, and he was talking about all the people that passed away while he was just on his journey from Venezuela to America, and the dead bodies that he saw. Like, you're already traumatized. So now Trump wants to re-traumatize you. And my question to Trump is, for what? What is America going to gain from that? I don't know.
Right. There are a lot of TikToks, right? And they're out about a lot of people that would be deported just picking up and leaving. And the joke is, hey, we help build this economy right now.
Right.
So if we leave...
Good luck, Charlie.
Y'all motherfuckers finna have to work.
Right.
So, hey.
And a lot of the jobs that they do, we don't even want to do. Let's not even take it there with a minimum wage not being the minimum wage for anything. But
goodness.
You have these people that are here that are willing to work. Yes, you could put new laws in to make it a little bit more stricter. If you're finding that a lot of our resources are being depleted, fine. Mm-hmm. If you want to make some new laws now, fine. But all this breaking up families, traumatizing people, it's disgusting, it's destructive, and it's an ugly look on American history. And that's why they say, if you don't know your history, it's bound to repeat itself. And now we're in neo-Nazi Germany right now with the...
Lord. Elon Musk.
Sometimes I have to stop myself. Okay. I almost called Trump Hitler, and I'm like, allegedly. I don't look. He'll have ICE coming here on me. He'll trace my shit back. I didn't even know my people was from Nigeria. Like, no, that birthright thing, it doesn't go for you either. Right. We're going back. Like, wow, okay.
Yeah. Because it's given that, though, because, Trump, like, kind of trying to end all the diversity inclusion programs.
Right.
And so much so that Target, who swore they was down, and they got a whole, like, selection grants for black business people and stuff like that. Like, they got they decided to pull that out of their program and kind of end that stuff because of the Trump thing.
Are they like, is Target like now like a super Trump supporters or something?
That's what I don't understand. Like, they rolled it back. I'm not sure why. Let's see. They're not the only ones, though. It's like Walmart, Meta doing it. So that's Facebook and Instagram. McDonald's doing it. They had 3 years left in a program. They kind of just shut it down. They had goals for 3 years. They're stopping reports to external groups like the Human Rights Campaign, Corporate Equality Index, and they ended the program. And the program was focused on carrying more products from black or minority-owned businesses, and they shut it down.
Yeah, it's too much going on. It's just, I think this is a very, very, very dark time right now in American history. And it's really weird because a lot of people don't feel that way. I don't know. From Trump, like you're saying, ending affirmative action to the fact that people don't see the value of that, knowing that our whole society is built on racist. It's like built on like a racist ground, right?
Yeah.
So for you to end affirmative action that we haven't even had for that long, on top of the fact that we were enslaved or in enslavement and discriminated against for over 200 years, I don't know. I don't know where we are right now in this world. I feel like might as well just take me on up to Mars because I'm kind of over it. Just simply because I feel like we all feel like it's nothing we can do.
Well,
At this point, it seems like we have a king, not a president, because no other president has came in hot like this.
It is pretty hot.
It's way too hot.
It's hot.
Even the somebody comment down in the comments, what's going on with Trump and the police? They were saying that he was ending something with the police. Let me look it up. Like with the Breonna Taylors and all that, where they were trying to put more stiff stipulations on the policing and what they can do. He's kind of ending that, kind of slowing down those investigations, and it's ridiculous. I just wish I knew where he was going with this.
Snoop Dogg and Nelly gotta feel ridiculous right now.
On top of the fact that, Nelly is doing his time in Las Vegas. He's also a person who's about to have a residency in Las Vegas, like Bruno Mars had. And with him being about to have a residency in Las Vegas, letting your first step out being on a stage for Trump.
I will say this. Nelly does have a bridge to country music.
Well, he better get on it.
And so exactly.
And stay there.
And look, you can't have 2 feet in, you know what I'm saying? You got to step all the way over there, G, because that's crazy.
He might as well just,
But he thought it was a play. He thought it was a play for sure.
He really did, and I'm wondering how Ashanti even allowed that to happen. But we're going to get back to the issues with Trump and policing later on once I research that a little bit better, because right now everything is alleged, okay?
Yeah.
And we're only just talking about what we know, and I don't know everything since I'm not an encyclopedia or God. So we're going to ease on down the road. Everybody stay safe out there with Trump being our president.
Comment below if you really know what's going on. Like, put us on.
Yes, put us on. Send me a link. If you want me to watch your video where you're talking about it, yes, send me a link and I'll talk about you next. Talk about your video and mention it. This just kind of hit me where it hurts because I was just about to hopefully go to something a little bit more positive. And then my last topic to talk about was Azaria Harris, and I feel like we're going to have to find something positive to end this show because everything that's going on with her case is just not positive. It's very heartbreaking. It kind of shows us how low self-esteem can break down a house. Because if her mother had a little bit more self-esteem about herself and stayed away from this guy, then she might still have her child. But Azaria Harris was one of the victims of Jarvis Butts, which is a perfect name for an idiot like him. So what happened was, if you probably already know the story, Azaria actually went missing on the day that he was supposed to turn himself into prison. It was January 6th of last year, I believe, 2024. He had a gun case. But the problem is Azaria was pregnant. So he didn't want Azaria to be at home pregnant and getting bigger every day while he was in jail, because he knows, obviously, that's another case that can be added on because you impregnated a minor. Though, who knows? Her mom might not even have called the police, might not even have said nothing. But the bigger problem on top of that, well, not the problem, the thing that was going to expose him was that Azaria's aunt was like, no, we're not going to let that happen. We're tired of it. We thought you called the police on him last time he was down in the basement trying to play weird games with the children.
Goodness.
But you didn't, and you lied about calling on him, and he was still living in your house. So right now, everybody's really upset with mom and grandma because...
y'all let it happen.
How? This man is not that cute for you to just let him impregnate your child. And he has a serious mental illness because this man was not going to stop, okay? He even sexually assaulted his own 4-year-old. And I'm going to say allegedly because I am not a lawyer, but I did look this up and I did hear it on the news. He sexually assaulted his own seed, which wasn't even 4 years old. I just want you to think about this. And here's another little layer to this. He gave his 4-year-old an STI. That is so sick. It's so sick. My heart goes out to Azaria. My heart goes out to this man's own child because even though we know the baby was 4, when you're traumatized like that, that type of traumatization sticks with you. It's not she was only 4, she won't remember it. This little girl is 4 years old having to take medicine because she has an STI from her father. Who did he get it from? Okay? He probably didn't get it from his mom, and I know he didn't get it from Azaria, so he's just a sick person, period. He don't give a daggone who he's messing around with, if it's a cat, dog, frog, or whatever. And on top of that, one thing I'm a little flustered with is why our justice system, and I'm not saying crucify him. I'm not saying he don't deserve his time in court. Yeah. But after his time in court, get that out of protective custody, okay? Yep. You do not deserve protective custody because who was protecting Azaria? Who was protecting your child? Nobody. So you better get your push-ups in, get your six-pack tight, get you a shank or something, because you got to go in there. You got to go in the wild with the beast and see if you can handle it.
Yeah.
And that's what you deserve. I'm sorry. You do not deserve extra taxpayer money being wasted on you after you made repeatedly decision after decision, just disgusting, nasty decisions.
Terrible decisions, which led to lives. You know what I'm saying? Because I mean, he thought, hey, if he could finesse
mom and grandma.
He can finesse mom and grandma about the pregnancy, or shield them or protect it. She sleep. She, whatever. She not here.
She fast. I don't know how she got pregnant. Yeah,
exactly. Or she getting big or whatever. He was gonna finesse that all the way. Get the baby and do whatever. But he had a plan. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So
make the girl give the baby up for adoption.
He had a plan.
To where nobody. But the thing too is like, okay, after he got charged on his gun case, now Azaria is missing.
Now the plan is fucked up. So what he gonna do?
Right. And now they're saying that they're pretty sure that she's not with us anymore. And I just want to know, and maybe I should know. I don't need to know everything, right? But a part of me really, 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 really wants to know where is she at, and how do y'all know that she's probably passed? And just like, where is she? I don't know. Like, it's like, how could you be that calculated in the time of heat to where the police can't even follow your follow your tracks back to find out where the heck this little girl's body is so we can really lay her to rest? What is your idea, police? Where do you think he put her? Is she in some water somewhere? Is she where? I don't know. And God don't like ugly, and I know God do not play about Azaria either. So he's gonna get exactly what he deserves. And next, mom and even grandma, I feel like y'all, you gotta pay for this, because I just don't want it to happen again. I feel like, I'm not saying make an example out of them, but make an example out of them. Because I don't want it to happen again. I don't want it to be another Azaria Banks with a mom and a grandma who's covering up a man's lies, who is really just ruining their life. Yeah. And now you're going to really feel how your life is ruined. You're not going to be at home doing what you want to do and living your best life, writing him letters and picking up his collect call. Y'all going to have to send flutes or whatever the heck y'all do in jail. I don't know. I haven't watched 60 Days In for a while. Y'all have to send stuff back and forth so y'all can talk.
Yeah.
y'all got to figure it out.
And you're going to have to figure it out. And especially now that it's like such a big blown open like public case. You know what I'm saying? They definitely finna pay through shame and anguish because, you know, when it was a family secret, like, yeah, aunties knew and they fighting against this shit, but it's still within the family. You know,
Right.
keep it in the family.
Right.
We gonna figure it out.
Yeah, one of the aunts had to end up calling up on them. Yeah.
Exactly. But because it had gotten just way too much. But now that it's national, you know what I'm saying? Y'all can't go to the grocery store, baby. Instacart.
I want them to go to jail. Like,
yeah.
I'm going to need my girls to run phase. Like, come on up here. You got like 10 phase to run at this point because no, I get it. Like, that shame is something, but you're going to have to feel this at this point. Like, and you're going to have to pay. Your child is now passed away. You could never talk to your daughter again. And I know that's haunting you.
Yeah.
But you need another layer.
Because you believed in somebody that was just so sick. How sick are you?
She knew that he was touching on them. No.
So how sick is she that she...
Right.
Her babies. You know
and now you competing with your child. Like,
what was he telling? What was he telling them? Was he... What was it a financial bind? Or?
Let's be real.
Okay.
He didn't have any money.
So what the fuck was it?
Rough. Like a dungeon dragon.
Lord.
Or maybe it's the anaconda, but I thought I heard the lyrics in my head. I don't know that song. Maybe it had to be some type of anaconda action. And that's sick. That's so sick. Crazy. That's sick.
Because he giving it to your daughter, too.
That's sick. Yeah. So.
He's the worst.
Yeah, if you made it to this point, just put some praying hands in the chat. I feel like, OMG, like it's just, I'm at a loss for words because I'm so, I don't know, I'm sad, I'm angry, it's just upsetting. And
yeah.
Hopefully they do pick up charges against mom. And maybe they can let grandma live and she'll just get shamed in public square. But hopefully this never, ever happens again.
Yeah. Did you see the video of him like hobbling into court and acting like he could barely sit and stuff like that?
No, and I really hope he could barely sit because if he was in a real jail, maybe he couldn't barely sit because they would have gave him something to think about. But
yeah, some people saying he's faking it because he's in secured part and he's around people who probably wouldn't punish him.
Bro, nobody has no sympathy for you. That's the thing. Like, nobody. It's nothing he could do. Mm-hmm. And I get it's a sickness. But with your sickness, good man, let me sit up, right? With your sickness, it's nothing you can do to get redemption around here. Nothing. Absolutely nothing. It's nothing you can do. No amount of money you can give. It's not a thing. Nobody feels bad for you. They can roll you in that bitch. We still want to kick you. Let me see if he really hurt. You know what I'm saying? Like, no, we don't feel bad for you. And I hope you get everything that's coming to you and more. And I know God don't play about Azaria. And God don't play about me. So I'm going to send some prayers up. And good luck, Charlie. While Trump is doing all this stuff with revoking all these different legislatures, why don't you go ahead and revoke protective custody for anyone who has done a heinous crime against a child? How about that? I think that's an idea that you should probably go with. Do that. And that'll be that. But with that being said, y'all, let me woos. Let me woos.
Calm down.
Girl, you almost got your iPad broke. She showed me this picture. She's like, calm down. That picture makes me more angry. That picture makes me want to stomp your iPad out. For no reason. Just walk up to it, look at it, and walk away.
We're just thinking.
And walk away. But with that being said, thank you guys so much for coming and talking with us. We totally appreciate you. We hope that you've joined the family. If you haven't joined the family yet, maybe you need to just listen a little bit more. So going ahead to my video from my last video, and you might like that. If you like it, go ahead and put 3 green hearts in the I'm saying chat like we going live, in the comments. I thank you guys so much. I want to I'm trying to see. Should I add one more thing so we can talk about something happy? But I don't even know nothing happy. The way 2025 has been just giving me uppercuts and gut punches.
Goodness.
Y'all, I'm currently getting catfished on Facebook dating.
Girl, shut up, because you know you're not.
I am, y'all. I want to be real because I thought we was family. I thought we was like cool, like whatever. I'm currently getting catfished on Facebook dating, and I'm rolling with the shit. I'm acting slow. Slow. It's me. Okay? I'm the problem. It's me, okay? So 2025, you need to go back to the pit of hell to where you came from and ask for God's forgiveness, okay? And then come back fresh, renewed, okay? With a new spirit, okay? Because we need something else. So, thank you guys so much for joining us. As always, shout out to Royalty Productions, because without you, there's really nothing I could do. So I totally appreciate you guys. Shout out to Kelly for coming and holding it down. POP, hold it down, okay?
Hey. Shout out to 7.
And shout out to God, okay? So until next time, thank you guys so much for joining us on Point Blank Period. Peace out. Love you.
Hey.
Period. I'm doing it like this because y'all need to get my nails redone. So I got to, they a little messed up right now. And if you know a man between the ages of 36, I'm just joking.
You
Cut
better
that part
relax.
off. Why?
Demon time.
I'm currently being catfished.
He got a temper. So.
Me too.
Well, shit.
So if you know a guy between the ages of 35, look,
Girl.
I will be calling 911 so quick.
That nigga might be downstairs right
I am
now.
the police. That'd be crazy. But until next time, I love you guys to life. Peace out.